How do you open a restaurant? First thing you've got to do is be really clear about what your passion is, because you're going to need that passion to fuel all of the hard work and all of the details and all of the time that it's going to take to open a restaurant. What do you want to prove? What do you want your restaurant to be? What do you want it to say? Really understand that before you start. Do you want your restaurant to be something that is a labor of love every day? Or do you want it to be a business that supports you and your family and makes you retire early? All of these things are very, very important, and you have to start with what you want and what you care about and what you have energy and desire to produce for the world and for the communities that you're in. Next, it's time to do a lot of homework. You need to research your restaurant. You need to look at the concept that you have and who's already done it, what's been done well and what can be done better. You need to read what's written about the food that you want to produce. You need to understand the demographics of the type of people who live in the area and who are the people who are going to want to eat in your restaurant. You need to do research about the market. What are your competitors? Who's already doing it in your area? Who will be taking guests from you and who will you be taking guests from? You need to make sure that you answer the questions that are going to be asked about your restaurant. You need to make sure you're ready to answer those questions. And it's going to take a lot of research and experience to understand how you're going to open your restaurant. And once you have your passion and your idea and it's clear in your mind, and you've done a bunch of research and you've learned about the locations and the demographics and the food and the beverage and the people involved, it's time to start collaborating and building relationships. You've probably started already as you've done your research, but really enrich those relationships. They may be with industry colleagues, they may be with industry resources, it may be an association, or it may be a business person who specializes, a vendor who specializes in serving restaurants in your area. You need to build relationships in the business community around your restaurant. You need to get to know who people are, who's important, who's the big mouthpiece for the community. You want to start building relationships with the colleagues that you're going to need. Perhaps you're a great chef and you need to find somebody who can run the business for you, or someone who can run the dining room for you. Or perhaps you're the business mind and you need a chef and a dining room person and maybe a wine director. After you've done that, it's time to start finding the resources. You're going to need some serious time and you're going to need some money to add fuel to your passion and your vision and your idea and give all that research that you've done life as you bring it into fruition as a new restaurant.